Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. This is not a top 10 video. In fact, this is going to be a new Let's Play. And today, we are going to be playing as the mighty nation of England. That's right. I talked about Brexit, and you know what? I think we need to do a Bre-Entry, if you will, into Europe. And the plan is to alter the course of history. We are going to win the 100 Years' War, and we are going to establish England as the dominant force in the world through our strength of military and force of will, if you will. So, I'm not going to be playing on Iron Man. I'm not really hunting for achievements. This is just kind of a, I guess you could call it for fun, but also just to see like how far we can go. And also, I've never played as any of these big nations for the most part. I've never played as England, France, or Austria. I've never played as the Ottomans. And I've never played in seriousness Spain. Like, I've tried Spain, and I would get bored after like 100 years because Spain is kind of boring. Well, I should say Castile because they're not properly Spain for a little bit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our ideas. So, English traditions, we start out with 20% morale of navies, which is really strong, and 33% embargo efficiency. So that's pretty neat. Means we can hurt other people's economies, hopefully. First idea, 10% heavy ship combat ability is pretty okay. Yearly navy tradition is okay. 15% tax modifier is really good. +1 diplomatic relations can be useful. Especially since we get a... Well, no, that's just like that's another alliance we could have. So, yeah, that's pretty useful, actually. Trade efficiency, +10%, very nice. -1 national unrest and 10% global tariffs, also nice. It's got kind of a trade theme. We get 5% discipline, 10% sailor recovery speed, and leaders without upkeep, +1. So this is interesting because I think England used to get 10% better infantry combat. Now, I don't know if that changes when they become Great Britain. I don't think it does. I think they keep English ideas. But if this is what we're going for, really, we're just a naval-based empire. And if we want to beat the French and form ourselves a proper land empire, we've got some serious work cut out for us. So we'll be looking for early alliances for sure, because we really want to win the 100 Years' War, put France in their place before they can become too strong. So without further ado, let's begin. Play on normal mode. And yeah, let's play. Lucky nations are on, I believe. Okay, so here we are. Okay, that's great. Starting out, we have the War of the Roses already ticking up. Alright. Our current king is Henry VI Lancaster, who is awful. We have no heir. So, wonderful start. We have been rivaled by Denmark, Scotland, and Burgundy, but not by France. Now, I'm sure, yeah, France is 100% hostile towards us, which is really unfortunate, but we're going to rival France anyway. I'll definitely rival Scotland. That's a really easy win for us. And then Burgundy rivaled us as well, but I don't know if we want to rival Burgundy. What do we get by rivaling Burgundy? Yeah, Burgundy's only enemies are Venice and France, so that's not really going to do anything for us if we rival them. We could rival Aragon, which would probably give us an easy alliance with... I mean, Castile would ally us anyway. Would Austria ally us? They would. So we could get an alliance with Austria and Castile very quickly here. Do we have claims on... I don't think we start out with any claims on France, and that's a shame because I really want some claims on France. Specifically, I want to take Paris from them, just right from the game start. So, we'll go ahead and ally Castile and Austria as well. We'll wait a day. Alright. We'll ally Austria as well. Both of whom should be more than willing to go to war against France. And we're going to do that as soon as possible, because we really just want to kick the crap out of France. Let's see, what's our army like? We have 26,000 troops, which is a pretty good amount. Our force limit is 34,000, so I think we're going to build up to that. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll build to here. How much cavalry do we have? We have a pretty decent number of cavalry, but I'm not really interested in cavalry. We have 18 transports. So that's probably the most we want to put in a single stack. Let's see, so that'll be 28, and then let's build like, yeah, we can build 6,000 more, and that'll be our force limit. We have a mission, reclaim Armagnac. Armagnac. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce that, if I'm being 100% honest. Sorry to my French viewers, like all probably 2 of you. But hey, we start out with a core on France. I could declare a reconquest CB, but then our conquest is going to be significantly more expensive. And we still haven't decided on our third rival. I guess I'll rival Aragon, because if Castile goes to war with them, that gives us some power projection to work with, which is pretty nice. Let's see, what's our fleet like? We have 6 heavy ships, 10 light ships, and 18 transports. Okay. I'm gonna build some light ships, I think. It's a beautiful land. I've always really appreciated the layout of England. Let me throw on the actual terrain map mode. What a beautiful island, you know. And that's going to become the center of our empire once we start building it. Implying we're not already grand and great, of course. So we haven't even unpaused yet. So the War of the Roses, at the current rate, is going to happen fairly quickly. 2.5 is probably just a couple years. So we're going to be banking on that, more or less. Alright, we need a Jagiellon, so Poland has taken the Union over Lithuania, which means we're probably going to have a strong Poland this game. I mean, they're usually strong anyway, even if they don't Union over Lithuania. But this just makes them extra strong. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and merge these armies. Okay, and then we're going to take them to the... Let's see, where's the fleet? There it is. I'm going to go ahead and take them. England is so strong at game start. I love it. We'll take these 2 royal marriages, and then I think I'll use a spy network to yeah, we'll start building a spy network in Scotland. Yeah, I really just want to take out France before they have a chance to become a problem. Specifically, once they get Elan and they get that 20% land morale that makes them so dangerous. England has France has quite the general, which is unfortunate because I don't think we have one. Oh yes, we do. We have a great general. Holy moly! Take that, France. Right, good stuff. So if we were to declare war today, Castile would not join because he's friendly towards France. So the question is, could we beat France with Austria's help? Austria has 36k. We've got plenty of our own troops. This is interesting. That Castile will not join. However, I think if we don't beat France now, then we're gonna have problems later. So I'm gonna wait I'm really hoping that Castile does not ally France. That is the nightmare fuel for us right now. Let's see. I could fabricate on Brittany. They would not want to be a vassal, so yeah, I guess we'll just fabricate on Brittany as well. Even though they are allied with Burgundy. Let's see. Holy mo- oh yeah! What an heir! Shall call him Edward. Very nice. He's 0 years old. It's really funny, if you know the history of the War of the Roses, because the Duke of York's son was also named Edward, and he was the one who would end up initially taking over the throne. Now, will we go Yorkists? Well, that really depends on how this goes. All right. Unsurprisingly, Henry VI is a terrible leader. But we are getting close to fabricating our claim on France. He has not allied Castile yet. Probably because we're allied to Castile. So I think it was a really good move picking that up really quickly. And if Castile doesn't join us in this war, he's going to be a really good defensive ally. We are losing quite a bit of money, though, I have to say. So I'm actually going to disable some of these forts. Just to save us some money. And then I really need to get trading with these ships as well. So let's do that. Actually, we're about to go to war, so it probably makes more sense to keep them in the actual war fleet. Alright. Scotland has fabricated a claim on us. I mean, it's adorable, but... Alright, we're gonna fabricate a claim on Paris, and honestly, Paris and Armagnac are probably gonna be the only two provinces we can take in this war. So... And then we'll probably go with a humiliate after that. So... Alright, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Austria is more than willing to join. Castile is being... well, Castile. And Portugal is willing to join as well. Portugal being a decent power in his own right with 14k troops and a decent general. Alright. So we're going to take Portugal and Austria. And Castile we will not call in. And we're going to declare a conquest war because that would be the best way for us to get some land here. So let's go ahead and let's start this war. Let's see. Now, Paris is a farmland. And we significantly outnumber him here, but we would be crossing a river if we entered from Co. Now, is there any defensive terrain that we can kind of take cover in? The answer is looking like no, unfortunately. So, oh, I didn't even realize we have a parliamentary monarchy. Well, specifically, it's called the English monarchy, but that means we have a parliament, and we need to start a debate. I like this one. Minus 5% tech cost. Wow, land attrition minus 5% is really strong. But I think you go with the tech cost here. 24 diplomatic power is perfectly fine. 23 ducats, sure. 0.2 corruption, why not? Cool. And now we have reduced tech cost for 10 years, which should allow us to get a tech 4 pretty quickly here. Although we are only making 2 points per month. Oh, we start out with a national focus on diplomatic power. That does not make any sense to me. In fact, because our current king is so bad, I'm going to break the focus so that we get a little bit more, more points across the board. I think is just better here. Alright, I'm going to move this army into France, or into Paris. Hopefully nothing terrible happens. He does outnumber us, somewhat. Yeah, but just the teensiest bit. Can we get a morale advisor? We could, but he's a +2. Which sucks. But I'm going to take a loan out to hire him because I feel like that's worth it. To have that extra land morale against this particularly dangerous foe. Especially while we're waiting for our Austrians, or the Austrians to show up. Flanders is fabricating claims on us, sure. There's Savoy. Where's Austria's armies? See, 10k down. 10k just chilling. He's not bringing that 10k over, apparently. Alright, he's going to take a river crossing here. And wow, we're getting smashed. We have a numerically superior army, and yet we're getting crushed for some reason. That is really bizarre. Like, did we just get bad dice rolls, or I don't know what the deal is on that. What the hell? Okay. Sure. Let's go meet up with Austria. Oh god, they caught our army. Eesh. But hey, the Burgundians have also declared war, which means this is going to be a really easy war, actually, if the Burgundians are going to help us out as well. Our royal marriage with Castile has ended, so we'll go ahead and renew that, I guess. How many casualties have we taken so far? We've already basically depleted our manpower, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know why we lost that first battle, if I'm being 100% honest. That was really bizarre. I don't know if, like, France just gets some, magical nonsense going on, but we're going to start besieging Paris here. We'll send the king around to start besieging some of these provinces. Okay, we don't want to go there. We're gonna head to Alençon here. Okay, Austria is actually bringing the meat of his forces over, it looks like, which is really nice. His land morale is proving to be, devastating to the French. Although it looks like the French are going to win that battle as well, which is really unfortunate for us. We just cannot seem to besiege Paris here. We keep getting bad dice rolls over and over again, which really sucks. Where is Austria? He's chilling in Vienne. Aragon declared war on France. Okay, so victory is all but assured. We have destroyed the French will be destroyed. Is basically what's going to happen here. Our friends in Brittany have given us some money. And while this has been going on, this intense war, I have completely neglected to fabricate some claims on our neighbors here. Thank you for your gift. Your reward is going to be that I'm going to fabricate on your lands. So thank you, Brittany. You are a saint. Let's see. I like this event, in theory. Stability cost, missionary strength, tolerance of the true faith. Tolerance of the true faith is really good. It'll lower unrest across the board. Or 10 prestige. But I think I'll take the prestige, because I find that event is particularly useful as Castile, because a lot of the land you're taking is not your religion. Norfolk gets quarantine port. It's okay. It's only a 6 development province. No real loss there. Our armies are fully reinforced, but we have no spare manpower, so... Alright, soon the war... yeah, now the war is going to start turning in our favor. Those early battles, it was really painful to lose those, but now things should start turning in our favor. Wow, we'd have to walk all the way around that way. That is a little bit ridiculous. Let's see, where's Austria's army now? And more importantly, what are the armies of our enemies looking like? It looks like our alliance alone is twice the size of the current remaining enemy alliance. So things are going quite well, I would say. And we're going to be able to snag some good land here. Provence, would you be a darling and give me military access? Thank you. What's your name? Duke Rene, the First de Valois. So the same dynasty as France proper. Well, thank you, Rene. You are a friend, and I will not forget the day the Provençal states have aided us. The Lollard Heresy. So let's see. I have not seen this event. 20 unrest for 20 years. But we get yearly papal influence and tolerance of the true faith, or we could just let them be. I think we take that, honestly. Tyrone declared war on Ulster. Alright, sure. Can we get to Armagnac? Yes, we can. In fact, I'm going to move my army down there. This is going quite well. I was really worried that those initial battles were going to spell trouble for our armies. But, as, you know, luck be a lady, and she is certainly on our side this campaign so far. So it looks like we are going to win the 100 Years' War with essentially what has turned out to be just a massive coalition against France. So on that happy note, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for joining me, my fellow Englishmen, and I will see you next time.